Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's the drum major of the marching band. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Craig Haukebo, and I'm the band and orchestra director at Choral Blades, and I'm here to tell you today that a superhero walks among us. Over the past 4 years, I've had the great pleasure to work with a truly outstanding young man who has demonstrated superhuman abilities and has truly earned his place on this stage today, ranked #2 in his graduating class, Mr. Jonathan Gonzalez. Everyone who knows John is well aware that he loves comic book superheroes, and his absolute favorite is Superman. And I have to admit, I never really connected with comic books growing up. Sorry, Mr. Montalto, wherever you are. But as I got to know John better, I decided I'd better learn a little bit more about what's so special about Superman. And as I did, I secretly began to suspect that John actually is Superman. And here's why. Superman stands for truth. John is an insatiable learner. He has survived an extremely punishing course load throughout his high school career and managed to finish with a flabbergasting 5.38 GPA. All the more impressive when you consider that he passed two dual enrollment and 16 AP courses and received a passing score on all exams. He has received a multitude of academic awards, and this year was honored as a Silver Knights nominee in the area of athletics. His pursuit of truth has gained him admission to the prestigious Dartmouth College this fall, where he plans to major in mechanical engineering and computer science, and possibly minor in extreme partying. Superman stands for justice. My close relationship with John has grown from his role over the last 2 years as drum major of the marching band. John is an incredible leader. It's in his blood. He speaks with authority and true gravitas, and his ability to get his point across without resorting to yelling or bullying speaks to the real depth of his character. He's an incredibly compassionate person, whether it be comforting exhausted or injured students on the sidelines, or offering encouraging words to the entire ensemble after a setback. John is also a great role model and mentor to his younger brother, Brian. Hi, Brian.
Hi, Mr. H!
Brian is just finishing the 5th grade at Westchester Elementary. Some of my favorite memories are of Brian standing in the back of the marching field, mirroring John's conducting movements up on the podium, and the two of them walking out of the band room hand in hand after rehearsal, John saying, "Come on, Brian." This Norman Rockwell-esque picture was slightly marred recently when I learned that John's nickname for his brother is Fail. But the joke's on John, because I'm pretty certain that Brian is going to turn out to be the better looking and smarter brother anyway. Superman stands for the American way. John's story is literally the American dream. His parents, Alba and Oscar, emigrated to America from Colombia. As you can tell, they've done an absolutely amazing job raising 2 truly outstanding boys. As a result of their hard work and deeply rooted values, their family has gone from new citizens of this country to attending an Ivy League school in only 1 generation. I truly can't think of anything more inspiring than that. John embodies all of these admirable characteristics of Superman, and as of late, he's even starting to bear a striking resemblance to Superman's alter ego, Clark Kent. He was even voted best dressed by the senior class. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to introduce to you your salutatorian for the class of 2014, a dear friend and my personal Superman, Jonathan Gonzalez.
Holy cow. Apparently being an avid studier, clarinet player, and comic book enthusiast means I'm perfect for the job of public speaking and imparting wisdom onto you all. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for allowing me to tackle America's #1 fear right here on this very stage. Graduates, faculty, parents, Bennett, relatives, and old people that just come to these things, good afternoon and congratulations to the Choral Blades class of 2014. Parents, we're growing up. It's true. It's time for us to get ready to leave the nest. Mom, Dad, I want to express to you both my tremendous gratitude for raising me and never giving up on me these 17 years. I may forget to say it sometimes, but I love you both tremendously. You too, Brian. You better not be falling asleep right now. This is the important part right here. Come on, focus. Here we go.
Okay.
All right. To all our loved ones who are here today in person or in spirit, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Without you, none of us would have been able to accomplish this milestone. Thank you. Teachers, you are quite literally the reason all of us kids are even here. You've taught us a lot inside and outside the classroom, and sometimes had to make sure we were even in your classroom. But you guys never gave up. Thank you for helping kids like me, John, Will, Noel, and even Michael Mann graduate. To the friends we've all made these tumultuous 4 years here in school, thank you for being that supporting shoulder when the going got tough. Thank you for the laughs, the sorrows, the excitement, and the joy you brought into our teenage years that we all hope to continue sharing after today. Hey, band, way there in the back. Hello. Thank you guys for being here and for giving me some of the most craziest and most amazing experiences I had these 4 years. Thanks. All right. Now, seniors, we are a class of survivors. I want us to take a look back at what we've been able to overcome. Y2K. The end of the world in 2011. The end of the world in 2012. The end of Breaking Bad. That was sad. Charlie Sheen's public meltdown. A government shutdown. Seriously. And high school. Now, like many psychological studies show, our environment has helped shape us into who we are. And with that, Blades has given us some of the most amazing experiences and opportunities that have helped bring us here. Oh, that's in my face. All right. Remember your first food fight here? Those were the craziest 60 seconds I ever had in the cafeteria. Insane. Remember the first time you experienced lockout? It left me as a paranoid and confused freshman after I had to stay in the mini gym for the rest of my 5th period that fateful day. I never went to Spanish class that day. And let us not forget the first question our high school gave us when we first stepped foot onto its campus back in 2010. Those teal arrangement of letters that were painted on the walls and have followed us up to our last year here. God's way. I still don't know if I do. Yet through thick and thin, our class has been able to achieve and excel in remarkable ways. We boast success in sports like track, cheerleading, and volleyball, where our senior players have managed to become star athletes and competitors. We graduated with some of the most amazing and inspiring artists around, singers, instrumentalists, and painters who have used their medium to remind us that the class of 2014 flourishes in the arts. We sit next to some of the most unique and brilliant people around, kids who have brought personality and humor to our lives and to our school. It's incredible to believe that these are all the same people we survived middle school with. Remember those incredibly awkward years? Those incredibly awkward years? I do. Let's just say my friends helped me learn that Safari vests and Super Mario t-shirts were not the best combination for an outfit. Number one lesson for me. All right. As you can see, we've all come a really long way to get here. There have been bumps along the road and instances where we strayed off the path. And Yet, it is with these mistakes that we've all become the young men and women that proudly wear this piece of cardboard on our heads, right here. And now we must cling on to the knowledge and experiences we've gained these past years and carry it like cherished luggage as we travel into the real world. The question now is, are you ready? Are you ready to take that first step off the porch and into the cold? Well, we're in Florida, so that last year's imagery was a bit of a stretch, but we'll continue. The fact of the matter is that despite the excitement of graduating, we're all nervous deep inside. And that's perfect. Because that fear now is an obstacle for all of us to overcome as we all move through this crazy thing we call life. Our hopes and dreams are always changing. What we aspire to become can change in just 4 years. 4 years. If our dreams never changed, Power Rangers and Disney princesses would overrun our world. Just imagine that right now. Terrifying. Those of you who experience failure and do not reach whatever your goal is, that's okay. It doesn't matter what anyone says or thinks, you are not a loser. You keep going and pushing, and you will realize that the most satisfying and enduring part of the ride is coming back up for something new. For those of you who do achieve your dreams and goals, that does not make you a winner. As soon as you accept that what you've accomplished is good enough, you'll settle. Never settle. You keep working and enjoying the success in your life and use that dream to have a positive effect on others. The world needs the conviction of those who fall but keep striving, and the innovators who keep making things better for those around them. There we go again. If anything of what I've said stays with you after this, let it be these parting words, graduates. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Thank you, and congratulations.